What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Brian Watkins, and welcome to another edition of the Brian Watkins channel. My subject today is about haters trying to get their shine on off of your shine. The reason why I am making this video for all the ones out here that's got their shine on, getting their shine on, getting it brighter and brighter and brighter, and knowing exactly what I'm talking about. Haters trying to get on your shine to get their shine on because they don't got no game. Let's get started. Now, I'm noticing a pattern, and fellas, um, shout out to Day of Atonement, Tony Broom, and all the rest of the brothers that's putting their game down, laying the truth down. Keep going. Now, here's the thing. This is what I'm noticing. It don't matter where I go. Okay, for instance, Um, I love Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's. I like them places because they have really, really, really good coffee, and I love coffee too. Now, I'm noticing that um, guys that suffer from severe low self-esteem. Okay, if I'm sitting over there just pretty much to myself, because I'm always working on my next show, so I'm always taking into consideration the comments I get, video requests, and also putting together new videos for my viewers, who I do greatly appreciate because without this, I would be nothing. Anyway, now again, women, when they look at a guy, they look at you from your feet all the way up to your head. Okay. Now, I attract a lot of women. Why? Because first, I could care less about if I'm not trying to talk to them. I mean, I check them out, you know what I mean? Usually when their back is turned or when I see them coming in before they get to my area, I know I gave them the once over while they looking down, texting and stuff like that. I know I already checked them out, so by the time they look up at me, I'm already not looking at them. So automatically, you're like, who does he think he is? You know, so it's kind of on, you know. Now, guys that don't got no game, they always trying to come over and set in my area. And I'm like, go on and get your own shine. You know, don't get me wrong. Rejection, no one likes rejection. Even your top 10 salesmen admit they don't like rejection. This is why they read self-help programs or they study more advanced books to learn how to digest the pain of rejection. Even the late Prince Roger Nelson, may he rest in peace, said in one of his songs, 779311, he said, ain't nothing worse than rejection. I feel a little better if you slap my face. Now, excuse me, I'm saying that to say this. Don't get me wrong, I'm not wild about rejection either, but because I've shared with you all what kind of lifestyle I had, no gas, no water, no electricity in the wintertime more than once. Okay, I understood in order to go from nothing to something great, I was going to have my share of rejections in ways that just simply wasn't cool because it's something that a book I had read in Rich Dad Poor Dad. He said that many rich people are born into a poor environment. I've always understood I'm a rich man, but I was surrounded in a poor environment such as welfare. Now, welfare itself is a helpful tool, but the people that got on it came in with a poverty mentality. So that produced a poor environment. So when I'm like at these places, Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, where else? McDonald's, you know, these people try to come over and be in my area. And I'm like, it's a song that the Fifth Ward Boys made called I think it's called yeah, called "Fucking with the Niggas I'm Down With," and he says like he said niggas don't understand about a partnership because I done seen many niggas say they down and got a nigga killed front and they talking that bullshit. How did he say that word? Oh, talking about they did this and did that, and knowing good well they ass didn't do jack. You know, turn around, got somebody killed trying to come up on somebody else's shine. You know what I'm saying? And I see that a lot, and it's really sad because I'm like, look here, I'm not out begging for anything, but if you're gonna come in my area, you know, uh, at least spend some money. Buy me a cup of coffee. If you just insist on being in my shine, buy me a cup of coffee. If not, get the fuck on. And it's sad that it got to be that way. But again, when a person has already given up on life, okay, and this can come in all shapes and sizes. Because I'm gonna tell you something I've learned about the three categories in society: the workforce, um, the general public, and the homeless. They're really all the same. Why? They be hating. Okay, they want to ignore their leverage and try to get their shine on off yours. They want to ignore that they can control their destiny, but they want to try to get their shine on by riding on your coattail that you're controlling your destiny. So you got leverage, control. They ignore their creativity and try to get they shine on off the shine off your creativity. So you got leverage, control, creativity, expandability. They've totally ignored their potential of expandability and want to try to get they shine on off your shine of expandability. So you got leverage, control, creativity, expandability. Their predictability, they are afraid to do that. So they want to try to get they shine on off your shine of predictability. And that falls under the workforce because most people I learned over here in the Midwest, they're, how can I say, it's almost like a relay race. When you see the person running and they get the torch to you and you run, and then the next person, you give it to them, I made it and I'm done. They pretty much, they just barely going to work just to do enough not to get fired, to come back to get that check. So if they see somebody like yourself or like me, that's coming in making it happen, point blank, okay, instead of being inspired by it, they get jealous, you know. But at the same time, they trying to, they see you shining. And they want to try to, stand in your light and get their shine on off your shine. I'm like, no. It got so bad yesterday. I was riding down the street. A guy got on his moped and tried to catch up with me to ride with. I'm like, man, what is wrong with you? But again, these are people, like I said, it still falls under the same categories: the workforce, the general public, and the homeless. I'm just being honest. See, the rich, they all two together different. You know, riches speak for itself. Like for instance, you go out to Birmingham, all you go see is Lamborghinis, um, Rolls Royces, Maseratis, a Bugatti. You see those, you know what I mean? It's the normal order of the day. I like being in places like that because if a person stopped to say something to you in that area, trust me, it ain't nothing but straight potential, and that's what I'm aiming for. To sit back and not have anything, that's stupid. And you got a lot of people out here that will try to latch themselves onto you. I'm sure I'm not the only one that goes through this, and I'm just like, well, look, you know, um, follow me around everywhere I go. That's mm-mm, mm-mm. Then you want to get mad about it, and I'm like, well, be a man, face your fears. And most so-called men in the Midwest are terrified to do that. I'm not. Like I said, I knew that to make it out the ghetto and to stay out from poverty, from my mother was on welfare. I already knew I was gonna have some problems. Why? I had to admit, and I wasn't ashamed. I had to admit that I didn't know how to make money. I mean, I know how to work and get some money, but do y'all remember the show? The Lifestyle of the Rich and Famous. I used to watch that show when the lights was on, and then when the lights get turned off, I would still think about the stuff I saw. I was like, I'm gonna live like that. I'm gonna get that. But at the same time, I had to go get some damn water out of the damn gas station on I-75 and West 7 now because the damn water got turned off again. And ain't nothing like waking up and you thirsty, you go down to the refrigerator and all the water is gone. You're like, damn, man. See that being raised like that can make you it either will break you or it's gonna make you insanely strong and insanely determined, to use intelligent and good judgment to make things happen for you. And I learned that them three categories, the working workforce, the general public, and the homeless, terrified to do that. Terrified. So either they see you coming along, or somebody like myself the same way, just extremely determined. They want to try to, get in your sunlight so they can get their little shine on. And I'm like, it kind of remind me of Pluto. Pluto is the smallest planet, the furthest planet away from the sun. But the sun still reach and give it light, you know. I ain't trying to do that. I'm looking out for number one, point blank. Because toxic people, a lot of toxic people exist in the workforce. A lot of toxic people exist in the general public. A lot of people exist toxic in the homeless area. Now, the fact that we are entering into the new world order, like I said, I welcome it. I'm sick of this. I'm bored. See, I get bored easily. I'm bored, boring. Nah, I love the internet. Internet is infinite, so I'm never bored. But you have a lot of people that are terrified of entering the new world order, so they try to cling on to somebody to eat. And I'm like, nope, nope. If you really want to make it, you got to pay your dues. I'm paying mine. I've paid it, but I'm paying more. You got to figure out how to save yourself, or you're gonna die. It's not my fault. Like how Scarface said, I don't have no pity on nobody. And it's sad that people like that totally forsake their greatness. It's an old saying. What lies before us and what lies behind us means nothing for what lies within us. I'm like, you ignoring your greatness. You know, I'm not ignoring mine. I see you to get it away, I'm gonna run you over. Meaning, I'm just gonna cut them loose, not have a damn thing to do with them. I like that living out in rich neighborhoods, they don't have no bus lines. And that's where I'm aiming to go. Because the general public, the workforce, and the homeless, they all the same. You know, Scarface made a song about it when so did Master P. When he was talking about some what did he say? They remember you from the hood and you made it out. And they think you owe them something. I'm like, I owe you anything. I read the same books I read is in the same library in your area. Tune in for the next part. Don't you go in.